What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelpotters here, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files when we left off. We've gone down a different timeline. Technically the last one that we have, aside from the lock on the green route.
Yeah.
But we went to Iris's little shovel-forged Somnium, and instead of defeating the aliens with the power of dance,
we tore
her
believe
dreams
her.
apart, and she's not very happy at all, and has run away to go see the person
And it
that
turns
she
out,
trusts
she
the
has
most.
a malignant brain tumor, so...
Yep, which caused her to act a little erratically and have motor function issues and body temperature issues and falling over. But who do we think is the person that she trusts the most? You know who it is? It's Reika from the Cabaret Club.
Oh my god.
The wheel. Steering wheel. I'm just going to take a look at this stuff while I can. Dashboard. Glove box. Glove box. Center console. Center console. Gear shift. Gear shift. Mirror. Mirror. You can see the scenery through there. Alright.
Okay. Well, it's not Hitomi, apparently. And it's not us.
Look quick. I'm gonna go.
Because she wouldn't have left.
So just like I thought, I think that Uncle technically would be the person that she's looking for. So I'll do Uncle last, but is it me? It's me, right?
You can't be serious.
I am.
Should I replay the conversation from earlier?
No.
Too
You're
late.
doing it anyways.
I'm stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Bye.
Thanks for the reminder. It hurt.
Unfortunately, Iris has completely lost faith in you.
Maybe not complete.
There's no way she trusts you now.
Shit. You tell me?
Oh, yes, that must be it.
The
I
sass.
felt that.
Right now, Iris is heading home and we just missed her.
The
No,
s-
Date. If
God.
that were the case, she wouldn't have written it like that. Think
The
harder.
sass. Holy
damn.
hell.
Renju?
I think so too.
Oh.
Remember what Iris said?
I actually thought that Uncle would be it, but okay. I don't see why.
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I thought that since some point since then in this timeline still that we're like, maybe not, but I guess that was still in the other timeline. But
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
well,
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all
Uncle!
of that, we haven't found him.
maybe.
We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date.
Yes.
Where would Renju go?
Where would Renju go?
Gee, I wonder.
I mean, I don't think his house would be the likely one, so I'll try and choose that one first.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ.
Exactly.
If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
Oh, that added the cold storage. Sunfish
Oh.
pocket.
Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket.
Shit.
It's open for business. However, Iris was not there. I
Yep.
didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he would have told us.
He is a wanted man, so.
Yeah.
Lemniscate?
Lemniscate, obviously.
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no one was there.
Not even the receptionist? Okay. The second household?
It's true that they've known each other for some time. But when we went to the house, he was not there.
But he could be right now. No.
The
The cold storage warehouse.
Because that's only where he
Cold
went last
storage
time.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Maybe he's there.
Not that we know that for sure, but.
No.
I mean, in this time
But-
we don't know for sure, but
Yeah,
last one we
but
know.
judging from the last one, probably.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yo, we here,
I
homies.
think it's the same animation that they use for the live stream thing.
I think they use that animation every time a car does that move.
No, I mean of him running into the warehouse like
Oh
that.
yeah, that too. I mean, it's a lot
I
easier to
meant that whole
recycle
cutscene,
basic
yeah.
animations like that to save a budget.
There is no one here.
Well, shit. We're early.
Damn.
We're early.
He's not here?
Oh, wait. We don't know in this timeline. Because the fucking... In the bad area.
The what?
I can't remember what the place was we went to at the end of last route. Where it had the other Somnium machine. Like the power plant. Something that's in the abandoned area.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong?
Do you sense something?
Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Then...
No living organisms detected.
Oh, shit.
You mean...
Let's search the area.
Oh, shit.
We might be able to find something.
Oh, shit. Oh,
no.
shit.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Her dead body was right here on the workbench.
No.
Oh, shit. This is where I found her corpse. Nothing here now.
Oh.
I can x-ray the forklift? What about that forklift? Nope, that forklift's normal. I don't like that.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
unnatural about it. Switchboard. Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. Nothing strange about
But
it.
no one's here. No living organism.
Yeah, great. That's fantastic. Shelves, nothing unusual. Ice cutting machine. Ice cutting machine, nothing unusual.
Oh no.
There's a cardboard box on the floor. It's empty. What about that
And the
box?
fact that
Wooden box
Iba
on the shelf.
detected it means it's not our imagination.
Nope. Apparently the forklift is the
Yeah,
culprit,
like
which I
what?
find very interesting.
The
Are they-
forklift's the culprit.
Are they in, or maybe they're behind the forklift? I can look at it. I just decided to look quick.
The forklift. Doesn't it seem off somehow? It hasn't been in use for some time, but something is peculiar about it.
Really?
I mean, it doesn't look different, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and x-ray that bad boy and see what we find.
Uh-oh.
That's behind the forklift, and that is in the same exact pose.
Yep.
No. This can't be.
That's so weird.
Oh, it is under the
Underneath.
forklift? I mean, a body wouldn't fit under there, but... Oh, it's inside. Well, that's the right eye,
Iris.
right? Yeah, right eye.
Yeah.
This time
Iris.
covered in a towel or blanket of some kind. It sounded like it hurt.
Yeah. It hurt his heart.
Oh, boy. Tuesday. Are we going to stay here this time until the police show up so it doesn't disappear again?
I would think so.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, he's not doing great.
Nope.
Have you settled down?
No.
The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness.
Oh.
I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business.
Wow,
Okay,
Iba.
thanks, Iva.
Damn.
Thanks for the emotional support.
You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for
Iba,
words?
it's called depression.
She's an AI. She doesn't understand.
I know.
Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you.
Easier said than done.
Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Water. Dark pollution spreads out before me.
That's it.
Okay. Ice cream? Yes, I want to.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
Damn it. Alright. To preserve something?
Yeah.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The eye? Is there another joke answer? Well, I mean, technically all of these would be well, no. It would be that it was completely frozen because we weren't gone for that long. It would take longer for it to freeze if it was a fresh body.
It zoomed in on her face though.
Well,
It's gonna be the eye.
I'm gonna try the completely frozen part first.
Iris's body was completely frozen.
Mm-hmm.
The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
Okay.
Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive.
What the fuck is happening?
Why?
The iris is a fake! I can't believe it!
What is happening?
I'm just gonna... Man, a lot of these are,
The corpse was a hallucination?
You mean...
You mean?
You've got it.
What do we have?
I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. Alright. Hello there. It's so there's body and face. Let's check the face
The
first.
right eye has been forcibly removed.
Yes.
It was the left eye for Shoko.
And me. What? Corpse's right eye has been removed. Body.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth.
No.
However, we would not want to be disrespectful. You can use a certain vision mode instead.
X-ray. Are there cuts? I can't tell. But let's...
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly.
Oh, yeah.
She appears to have been pregnant.
I...
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
What?
You mean after she was killed?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
It's not Iris.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily.
What?
She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
Sure, we still have to find her to make sure she is
Yeah.
fine in whatever situation she's in.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
That's so weird.
Yes.
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine.
Because it's frozen. We've learned
Yeah.
all about
This
that.
body has
Yep.
been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
What?
What?
What the fuck? Okay, that caught me off guard.
10
10
years?
years?
Well, there goes any theory that I fucking had today. That's all out the window.
She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
So, Sejima?
Who?
Sejima? Sejima? I don't know how to
It's
say it anymore.
Sejima.
Sejima. Fuck.
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Or it could also be Renju, I suppose.
Sunday night, we saw So here.
Or that.
And there is something else about So Sejima.
He knows a person that looks just like
We
this,
witnessed
ironically.
someone similar to
Yep.
Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
10
That means
years.
that we need to talk to.
So Sejima.
A pitiful corpse. Just looking at it makes my chest hurt. Well,
Yeah, because like if
Ida,
you know if a
who is this?
body is frozen well enough, it won't decay.
yeah.
Unknown.
Is it actually unknown? Jane
Jane
Doe.
Doe,
It's
yeah.
definitely not Iris. Boy, any theory that I had was gone out the fucking window when it turned out it's 10 years old.
I don't know if 10 after 10 years it'll still look like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that powerful when you freeze something.
Because normally
I mean,
it still like mummifies a bit.
listen, I have steaks that go freezer burnt in our freezer after fucking a week.
Yeah.
All right, Tuesday.
I was trying to give the game a little credit.
Yeah, Mizuki and Oda kept searching for
Like,
Iris,
yeah,
but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion. Hey, let's talk about the body.
I thought
Bitch.
I told you
Hey.
never to show your face here again.
we don't care. Talk.
Topiary.
We'll feed you to your koi fish.
Didn't you make a joke about the topiaries? This is fucking serious mode
Yep.
today. A pond. An island. A small island, some pond. Yeah, he does.
No
it's-
jokes today. He's in business mode.
Alright. Bridge? It's not sugar. Okay. So
Business mode.
it's feeding the koi in the pond as usual. Question.
I didn't come here for Shoko today.
or jokes.
I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
That's an
that
angry face.
Date, look.
I knew it.
Oh, I'm sure he's boiling on the inside
Uh-huh.
right now.
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Keep it going.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, 20,000 guards came out from around the mansion.
Yep.
Gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me. Great, wonderful. I'm surrounded by one person. Oh, there's three. Oh, yep. There's
There's-
probably gonna be four.
Yeah,
and
they-
five.
whoa.
Oh, okay, you're all so twinsies.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
And I'd like to ask
they're-
you to please no,
They're quintuplets.
but not very quintessential, to be quite
No.
honest. And we've been thrown out.
Yep.
Should have just blasted him.
Wow,
So
you
I
didn't do
started
the new
blasting. No, it's too serious.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing.
Yeah.
If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ah!
And who's gonna watch over Mizuki?
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
Wow.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice.
All right, fine. Alice it
about
is.
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Oh boy, we're putting 3 questions at the end of
This?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
Mizuki's Somnium.
Yes. Didn't think about that one before.
No.
Oh god, which is the, that would be like 3 days ago at this point, I'm gonna assume.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes. In the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl.
So Mizuki's seen it
Question
before.
2.
Yeah.
Who is the girl?
That's Alice. A virus?
I
saw
Adrian.
Oh, I'm doing that
She was
next.
way too big to be a virus. Take this seriously, Date.
Oh, we're about to take it real
Adrian?
seriously.
Adrian? Adrian!
That ain't you!
No, of course not.
Okay. Alice.
Oh, she did the thing.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
What kind of joke answers I got this time? Adrian?
Adrian!
Rocky!
Adrian!
Rocky!
But seriously, I am talking about the corpse. Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
Hey, you're doing it too.
Okay. Mizuki.
Yep.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy.
It's always so weird to like think of her as the roommate when I'm like, I feel like the parent of a lost child.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, my roommate.
Because like
It's
in this
what?
in this timeline, she is pretty much just our roommate. Like we haven't really gotten to know her or anything,
Yeah.
which is weird.
But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
The entire body, the entire fucking
Iba, where's
desecrated
Mizuki
body.
now?
Yeah.
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
I was about to say it's not
Shrine.
desecrated,
Why would
but
she be there?
it was.
It was stabbed multiple times and that's
The
The eye. The eye.
Yeah.
She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
And then I don't even want to mention the state of the corpse. What happened before she was killed?
Okay, let's
Like
go.
right before?
I mean, it's obviously probably one of the reasons why, and it make you wonder, like, is that connected to like, is that like So's, and it was like,
Like
you know, one
whose
of those
whose mother is that? You know? Like who's 10
don't
years
know.
old?
Date.
You're 12.
Well, to be fair, it's over 10 years old.
Oh no.
There's no exact estimate, so maybe
Oh,
your mom's not even the bitch that you thought it was. Anyways,
Did you find Iris?
the
did, I
bitch that
would've
you
told
thought
you
it was.
Right.
be fair, Shoko was a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a bitch. Shrine. Shinto shrine. Looks rather solemn. Guardian dog statue. Nothing. Tiger straw rope. Bell. Saved by the bell. Bell.
Bell.
Offering box. Alright, this is how
Chizuya?
we tell the Chizuya. You wash your hands and face in here. Nope. Serious time.
Yep.
Unless we look at the flowers. Pretty flowers in bloom.
What about the sign?
Monument. Still monument.
Yep. Nope,
All
no
right.
jokes.
Mizuki. Mizuki's standing up. For now. Where's Oda?
What?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now.
Saying she might pass out when she realizes that she was like,
Oh.
hey, he saw a body before, right?
Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Where's Renji?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
I know, we've seen this 10,000 times, game. I know.
Here we go.
He was looking for Iris.
Yes.
And that's the only thing they say.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
what are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things.
Don't line up quick.
Like what gluten-free
Can't do
means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga.
What?
Okay.
We
Aerial?
would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
So, about Alice, the name that you wouldn't know because we created it.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
So Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
More! Told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin, number 89. How number 89 is connected to So Sejima.
Hey, you did it.
Yay! And that.
Yeah.
And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder. Sejima is linked to Alice's murder.
You had it.
Damn
I
it.
need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. You could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay. I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time,
Yeah.
I thought it was Iris.
So he was crying in his office
And then went to go see the body.
and then left.
Adds almost like kind of a mourning thing.
That's so
But
weird.
this also adds on to why Renju...
That's so weird, though.
Yeah, I mean, it comes... We don't know what the purpose behind everything is, but the weird part is the fact of Renju being so acquainted with Iris, who very eerily looks similar to the dead body. And that might be the kind of connection of why things are going on. Do you think that, like, they've been preserving the body and they're trying to get Iris to, like, I don't know, bring Alice back? I know that doesn't make sense, but are they trying to bring Iris for the purpose of something involving Alice?
I don't know.
Because why would Renju be so obsessed with Iris since a long time ago?
Yeah. Saying that he saw a bunch of potential in her.
Yeah? What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like
Hey,
Iris.
this whole thing is so weird.
I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't.
In so many ways.
So I went to Iris's house.
And she was fine.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki? Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy.
Same.
Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
I don't blame you.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Why didn't you call the police? That would have been fishy.
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
About the cold
I
storage
actually
warehouse.
met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
What's the story? Tell me.
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go.
So he doesn't own it, but he
Maybe
manages
couldn't
it.
let it go. That's more accurate, I think.
So I think so. So this technically, then I'm going to assume happened before Mizuki was born, because of the fact that, like she just said, if I can look at the log here so I can say it exactly, that he was managing the warehouse before I was born, and then essentially Renju was taking over it. He gave ownership to someone else, but he managed that warehouse, which would have me assume that the body was already there and was always going to be there because he was waiting for something. Like, he is keeping a body stored in there for some purpose. And that purpose is not going to be good.
No.
He's upset that that person is dead. There's a lot to take in here.
It's so weird. Like, especially what Iba said about the body.
That's definitely going to be relevant to it.
The lady had a kid and then was killed, like, right after.
You know, I don't know, like, the fact of Renju being upset is that maybe that was going to be his kid outside of marriage in an awkward way. You know, that kind of happens sometimes. Honky-tonky. But,
What?
I mean, something tells me that there's just something about Alice, because that's the only name we can really give, that Renju can't let go of. And unfortunately, Iris...
It's just, why does she look exactly like Iris?
That's another thing we have to figure out, is why do they look exactly the same, which would lead them to... You'd think that they would be related in some fashion.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know,
A clone!
man.
But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
This
A little more.
is so fucking bizarre.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery.
On paper.
Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too.
Well,
That was
so
part of
walked
the
in.
agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
That's not fishy at all.
Yeah.
Fishy? Warehouse?
I
Okay.
thought that too.
How long was he managing?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
Over 10 years?
For 18 years.
Wow. Iris is 18. Is that Iris's mom? Real mom?
I think that's the case with it, yeah. I think that's the thing that's going on now. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
That makes me really concerned about...
What's
All right.
the deal with Hitomi then?
I'm gonna let this thing finish out so that we
Hitomi
can...
was talking to So, remember?
I know.
What's
The
happening?
man told me.
What the fuck?
18 years?
Yeah, what the fuck's
From that long ago?
what's going on?
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her.
Oh shit.
The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
Hmm.
A graduate of a Toku high school.
What?
The same high school.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Cause didn't he tell
When
me
I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend.
That's right.
One of the only friends I had.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Oh shit.
Who?
Okay. Well, I can't see from here, so I'm gonna have to push that button.
That's
great.
I guess she was killed and then Hitomi adopted Iris?
Yeah, or I mean,
Because remember when Hitomi said that when she was 19, she had Iris.
yeah, I mean, I would say that. Oh, we're just going right here. Okay, so before we begin too much talking, we'll do the thing where I can stare at the table.
You're awfully calm.
Ooh.
You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter.
Well,
Shall I guess why?
oh god, we're in another. I wanted to not do that. Okay, well, I guess we're going down this. We're having an extra long part today. All right, I wanted to have discussions, but I mean, now we can say pretty much. My assumption is going to be that because everything was kept on the down low of whatever happened in the past back then, I think that like off the hill, because like technically like we know at least the boss is involved in various things to some capacity.
Yeah.
Maybe literally off the table, like Iris is straight up written down as Hitomi's daughter. Like the child was born, given to Hitomi instantly, raise her. And that might be why Hitomi and her daughter are one of the targets of the old Yakuza gang. I can't remember what their exact name is, because remember the boss was like, I want you to kill this girl and her daughter.
The Kumakuras?
The Kumakuras.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to tie everything around. But
There's just... Why was she immediately killed? That's what I want to know.
and
Why was she
that's what we've
kept
gotta
there
find
for
out.
18 years?
That's Renju's thing. Renju can't let go of that, and he's trying to do something, and I don't know what.
Renju's not well.
No, he hasn't been well for a long time.
None of these people are well.
How can Hitomi stay calm? This is all Monica stuff. Maybe we'll try the information.
You can look at it first.
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself?
Boss is like, what?
Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
That's a fierce look I haven't seen from her.
Yeah.
but we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
That would be more along the lines of
Where
Monica was found.
Yeah.
In the Okiura.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
She's not.
Date, she's not going to talk.
You know what to do then?
Sync with her.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's the line.
All right, but can I say, fuck? Okay.
Not quite. Not just
Date,
yet.
Okay.
I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but
Oh my god.
please, come back within 6 minutes.
Actually, be back in 23 and a half hours because we're gonna finish all that next time.
I can't look at you the same way,
Wow.
Pewter. I can't.
Yeah. But wow, what a fucking episode. That's a hell of a bombshell that we got dropped on.
Ooh-wee.
So even though no one else has made the connection, I think we can damn sure make the safe assumption that Iris is Monica's daughter.
Yes.
That was born right before her untimely demise.
Yeah.
Which then, you know, there's a lot more we need to learn. Oh boy, is this going to be a hell of a rodeo we're in for. My God.
What happened?
That's what we need to find out, bro.
I miss Mizuki's route. I
I
miss
know.
like the nice, wholesome back and forth guardian to child banter. Like, what's this shit?
Bro, it's chaos.
What is this M. Night Shyamalan horror movie bullshit?